Hey guys, my name is Ivo and today I am visiting one of the most beautiful koi stores in Los Angeles. Shawn, a good friend of mine, has come into Japan for more than 10 years to buy the best koi. Today, I will take a tour of his shop and learn more about the koi and ponds.
What's up guys, welcome back to a brand new episode on the channel. Today is a special episode. We are in California and we're with Shawn from Mystic Koi. He is actually one of the guys that inspired me to make some videos. Shawn is gonna give us a tour. We got the guys from Atlantic Oaza and we're gonna have a fun day, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome.
Shawn offers a wide range of koi for beginning and advanced hobbyists, or for regular pond and garden enthusiasts. He gained a lot of experience during his time in Japan, and he built a good relationship with a lot of the breeders. His shop and Japanese garden are always worth a visit, even if you want to learn about koi. Today, Shawn tells us about the koi he selected during his last trip to Japan.
So yeah, you got some nice koi in here.
Yeah, it's late summer right now, middle of summer, so it's more Tosai season, but we try to get in fish throughout the year, so that way everything's available. It's interesting, right? Like the koi season is October, November for the more serious hobbyists. At our store, when it's cold, us Californians, we gotta stay inside.
So what is cold here in California?
Oh, like when it's like 50 degrees. Just got a brand new shipment in Thursday, so today is
cool.
Oh, nice. So yeah, so like last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, so these are all brand new Tosai. They're still in quarantine. They'll be in quarantine for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different like retail tanks, as I call them. They're each about 3,000 gallons a piece. They have adequate filtration on them. And each tank sort of depends on what's going on seasonally, whether this becomes like a Tosai tank or it's holding 4 or 5 year olds and things like that.
I like that.
Yeah, come let's take a look.
It's actually, the temperature in here is really good.
It's actually nicer outside with the shade cover than it is in the inside. Yeah, right. Absolutely. Yeah.
Look at this kujaku.
Yeah, that's a Omosako kujaku. And here's like Omosako Tosai, Jumbo Tosai, and these are all Taniguchi corn, which is a really, really cool new variety. Yeah. And then some little Taniguchi Tosai here. Everything in here is southern Japan in like Hiroshima.
Yeah, that was my question, because I know most of the time you visit Niigata. You're a big fan of Koda Koi Farm.
Of course,
You two are like family.
Yeah.
So that's pretty awesome to see how you have a relationship with breeders. But normally you go to Niigata, but you also travel south.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So my Masato of Hiroshima is Takahiro at Omosako Koi Farm. He and I are the same age, and I've known him since we were like 20. He used to work at Pan Intercorp with Joel Burkhardt, and he finished his apprenticeship at Mystic Koi. So he was here for 3 or 4 weeks. Like it's so wild when I look back at all the friends I've made and people I know like from around the world. Like we've only met each other in Japan, right? Yeah. Like I've only seen you in Japan and neither of us are from Japan. And here we are now, like you're at my house.
Thank you for letting us in.
And there's no way we would know each other if it wasn't for like our same like love and passion for koi. And I think that's something that's really, really special.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I see a very nice waterfall there.
Yeah,
Let's
come take a look and talk about this.
The koi seems to like it.
Yeah. There's plenty of aeration in here. This pond is probably 22 years old. So it's a pretty archaic in design, but the rock work is like awesome. I remember putting this thing together and what crazy work it was getting like a crane to like move all the big boulders and things like that. The fish in here are super, super low quality, but they're like mostly fish that we haven't been like. They're more like family fish. Like I'm sure you
children.
Yeah. Like I'm sure you've been to like customers' ponds that have like incredibly awesome koi, and then they'll have one like random butterfly or something like that, and that's like a fish that kind of got them started. So a lot of these are like my old staff's fish, or you know, just sort of fish that you can't get rid of, right? This pond here is what we call it the tiki pond.
Tiki pond.
Yeah.
Sounds like Hawaii.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just kind of designed to, you know, we have this, which is a little bit more traditional Japanese style with granite rock. And this is more that sort of tropical garden vibe. We try to show customers that, like, hey, look at, these are all the different ponds that can be built in different designs. I think it's really important for people to understand.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, exactly. Because I think, you know, people have an idea of like, oh, you know what, I want water in my backyard, but they don't know what a koi pond really is.
Right.
You know, they just know they have to have water and some water movement, like a waterfall, and they don't think about the environment that they really need to grow fish properly. So it's really important for me to be able to have displays, like working displays that can like house fish properly, have good filtration on them, good water movement, because I think people don't know what fish need. This is mostly empty right now, but we call this the flagstone pond. It's a much more like formal, traditional design. This is actually where I bring in fish that are going to be shipped out to our customers and things like that. So
Pre-relaxation.
Yeah, so where before they go on their way. Yeah.
Cool. Oh, that's a big one.
Yeah. This is about 12,000 gallons.
Look at that.
That's that Ginrin Kohaku there is probably like 92 cm. That's a Koda Ginrin Kohaku. And like Masato was like, what the heck? I had no idea my fish could get that big.
So at what size did you bother? Because if she now...
Yeah, so she's older. She's probably around 11 years old now. A customer and I went to Japan, find her, purchased her when she was 4 years old. And then about a year and a half ago, my customer passed. And
sorry to hear that.
Yeah, and Bob was such a great guy. And his wife didn't feel comfortable taking care of such a fish, so we brought her over here. And so she's now going to live out and enjoy life.
She has a great place to stay. And she's doing well. I mean, if she's like 92 cm, she's huge.
Yeah, exactly. And like she's a great example of like the ability to like slow grow a fish.
Yes.
To maintain really, really good health. I expect her to live a long time, and still looks like relatively clean and
love
useful.
it.
Here we have our water garden area where you know, we sell water lilies and hyacinth and bog plants. Again, part of, you know, not everybody's goal is to have like this beautiful, strictly koi pond. People want that sort of you know, natural vibe with plants. To be honest with you, like if I had a space where I could build a pond, I would probably build like a lotus pond with some goldfish.
Cool.
Before I'd put in a koi pond. So I want to make sure.
That's where we start, right?
Exactly. And this is exactly what we were talking about. This is sort of just a little water garden with a small waterfall, just to show people, hey, look, there's not just that
one option. There are more possibilities.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
Exactly. Yeah, let me show you one more thing that I think is kind of cool. Right now, so my staff is involved. So in Southern California, the old ZNA Koi Club, they're doing like a grow out competition with some little like, you know, cheapy Omosako Shiro series. And so my staff, he's got like a 3,000 gallon pond, and we knew that if we put a small tosai in there, it wouldn't grow properly. So I set this little 300 gallon tank up, have an auto feeder on here, and I'm trying to teach him how to like properly grow out a fish.
Cool.
So every week we come in, well, every 2 weeks we'll come in and like weigh each fish, and then based on their weight, feed like 4% of their body weight and measure it out on the auto feeder. to get like the right food that comes out and stuff like that.
That's a great idea.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like growing fish on meth. I like that.
Yeah, exacry. Yeah.
Looks to be doing good.
Yeah,
Imagine
they're
if
doing
the koi
awesome.
breeders in Japan have to weigh every single toe side. It's gonna be a lot of work, right?
Yeah,
Cool project. I would love to see the end results of that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Show me the picture. I will share them on our socials then.
Yeah.
All right, Shawn, thank you so much for
Yeah.
the tour around your
course.
shop. Hunter, Shawn, and I are going to do some koi appreciation. So you will see that in the next episode. We're going to talk about some koi because we have some knowledge in-house today. So that's really good. If you're not subscribed, guys, go to the channel, click on the subscribe button. Only 60% of you guys are subscribed. Also, thank you to my Patreon members. I really appreciate it. I sometimes forget to thank them. Thank you so much for your support, guys. Let me know in the comments. And if you're out here, go visit Shawn's store. And see you in the next video.
Bye-bye.